Hi everyone, it's Terry here from nutsaboutsstamping.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you a fun layout idea for a card that I guess I would consider it to be an encouragement card. I'm going to use the Forever Fern bundle, which is a brand new bundle in the upcoming annual catalog that goes live on the 3rd of June, so any day now. It includes the Forever Fern stamp set and the Forever Flourishing dies. And I'm going to use this phrase that you can do this. And that's why I think it looks like an encouragement card. Now I'm also going to use the fabulous Forever Greenery Designer Series paper. I think this paper is stunning. It's all these different shades of green that are in the catalog. And there's even a new in color as part of the colors in this suite of paper. I'm going to start off with a piece of very vanilla cardstock. I have scored it, I've cut it 11 by 4 1/4, and I've scored it at the 5.5 mark, so it's going to be a portrait layout. Now to that, I'm going to add some strips of paper. I have the Forever Greenery, I have Pretty Peacock, and I have Pear Pizzazz. So what I'm going to do is set this aside just for a second, and I'm going to do some stamping and die cutting, and then I'm literally going to weave these all together to create my card. Out of the Forever Fern stamp set, I decided to use these two images that I'm going to stamp first and then I'm going to die cut. I'm going to use Pretty Peacock for this image, and I'm going to just stamp one of those like so, and then I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz for the other image, and this time I'm going to stamp it twice. And I'm going to die cut it out as well from the Forever Flourishing dies. Okay, so you've seen me die cut a lot, so I'm going to use my die cutting machine and I'm going to die cut these images out, and then I'll show you this fun layout idea for this card. Here are the 3 pieces that I have die cut, and now we're ready for the next step. So I'm going to bring in my strips of cardstock, and I'm going to show you that the layout is going to be something like this. But we're going to add a fun little twist to it. But the first thing I want to do is just leave the layout like it is. I'm going to bring in my Pretty Peacock and I'm going to stamp my phrase. And that will be the guide for my paper placement. But the next thing I want to do is I actually want my little branches to be underneath my paper strips. So I'm going to attach those next. I'm going to bring in my silicone pad and I'm going to add some snail. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, but I just wanted it to be behind the strips and they can overlap with each other like so. And then this one, I think I'll put a little bit higher like that. Now I'm ready to consider my strips. So the first one is the top one, and I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to add some snail to the Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to adhere it like that. Then I'm going to take my Forever Greenery. I've got some snail on that, and I'm going to put it right up beside the Pear Pizzazz. Then I have my final Pear Pizzazz strip, And let's add that last. Oh, I made a mistake. Let me see if I can pull this up. Yep, I can. Okay, so what I want to do, this is where the weaving comes in. I want to have my pretty peacock like so, and then my paper going over top like that. Okay, so can you see how it looks? So this is on the bottom, this is on the top, and this is on the bottom, and this is woven through with the little leaves and branches behind. Really fun idea, isn't it? I saw this online. Some other Stampin' Up! Demonstrators had done cards kind of similar to this, but not using this stamp set or these colors. And I thought, oh, you might really like to see this too. I think this is a really fun idea. And then of course the last thing you're going to do is you're going to turn your card over and you're going to trim off all the leftover bits, the overhanging bits, so that you end up with a really fun card. Now, beyond this, you can add some embellishments. I might take a look at what embellishments I have and see if there's anything I would like to add. I could do a thin strip of ribbon at the top or baker's twine at the top. I don't know, it's a little bit of a mystery what the final product will look like, and you can check it out over on my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. If you want to place an order for the products I used to make this card, you'll have to wait until the 3rd of June, and I will link you to my online store. I have one in the US and one in certain countries in Europe, so you can click on those and you can place an order if you like these products and want to try this idea too. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. I hope you'll create something unique today too. Bye for now.